Welcome back everyone. What we have here today is a pallet full of chemicals. Now you wonder, where did I get these? I got them from the laboratorium discounter and I have a discount code which you can find in the description. But let's get back to what's actually in there. I'm going to do an unboxing. Enjoy. Now let's cut some. A lot of tape around there. I'm not going to reveal too much because I don't want to spoil the planned projects, but in here we have some benzoyl chloride, which is like the acid chloride of benzoic acid. I have to say, laboratorium discounter is packaging their stuff really well and they have a lot of high quality chemicals, so make sure to check their store. What we have here is 2-phenoxyethanol, which is like an alcohol and an ether combined between phenol and ethanol. I can give you a few hints here, but we're going to use this to make some exotic esters. The next box contains a lot of bottles. Do you have an idea what could be in them? Well, here we have some methanol, and here we have even more methanol. The next bottle contains even more methanol. Why so much methanol? Well, I need it for a few projects. Here we have some DMF, which I'm also going to use for a few projects. And we have ethylene glycol. A lot of ethylene glycol. I can give you a hint here, because I plan to make cubane monocarboxylic acid on a massive scale, which you haven't seen on YouTube before, so stay tuned. We also have some formaldehyde, because I always wanted to do some experiments with it, and 3% nitric acid. In order to make the cubane monocarboxylic acid, ethylene glycol is not enough. Therefore in this box you will find even more bottles. In total I got 2.5 liters of cyclopentanone because I need it for the first step of making cubane. This was one of the 5 bottles, and here we also have some hydrobromic acid. We also got some glutamic acid, which I haven't ordered, but they included anyways. There's also some benzyl, which I actually ordered 500 grams of, and I'm going to use this to make benzylic acid. The first part of the video has already been filmed, but I wanted to film another method. The coolest stuff is probably this. I'm not even going to talk about it, but you will see it in a later video. In this box we got the next bottle of cyclopentanone. This is half a liter of a strongly fluorinated compound, which I will use for a very interesting project. We also got some paraformaldehyde, which is like the polymer of formaldehyde. Phenylethanol has a great smell and can also be used to make esters. Sodium persulfate solution can be used for various cool oxidations. Limonene smells like lemons, it has a great smell, and I also planned a few projects with it. I already talked about ethylene glycol. This is some triethylene glycol which can be used as a high boiling solvent. And this is acetonitrile. Acetonitrile is a polar solvent which doesn't give off protons like water would do. This package mainly contains empty bottles because I make many chemicals and I need to package them somehow. This was potassium iodate, and if you wonder why they are packaging it like this, it's because it's one of their ultra pure chemicals and they want to protect it from light and moisture. All of these small ones are empty bottles. I really love the style of these bottles and I love stirring chemicals which I made inside of these because it looks professional and these bottles are tight and useful. A few projects with vanillin have also been planned, and this is hydroquinone, which will also be used for a few projects. I'm not going to reveal it because it's going to be crazy. With EDTA you can make some cool complexes. And this is a big bottle of sodium chloride. You might not believe it, but I never had a bottle of sodium chloride in my lab before, and I always used kitchen salt. We also got some pyridine. I already filmed a project with it, and if you want to see it, make sure to subscribe. This was sodium sulfide and salicylic acid. This is xylene, which is a great